The Youth Empowerment Summit. I have Annie and Morgan in studio right now. Half a day, ladies.
Half a day.
Hi.
All right. This sounds like a wonderful organization. Obviously, by its definition, it's young people. You're talking about building new businesses, bringing ideas to life, and really executing on plans to take, your visions and your dreams and make it products and services that people can use. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So tell me a little bit about the history of Yes.
So Yes started with students from both Harvest Christian Academy and St. John's partnering with the Small Business Development Center to start the summit for students who love and want to strive in business.
Mm.
And since our focus is on entrepreneurship, we actually met outside of school. It's a first time thing, so it's a little local organization.
That kind of is a challenge in and of itself, because even on Guam, everybody gets along. Mm-hmm. Still, most people don't always interact with their peers from other schools and everything like that. So, but did you enjoy that kind of networking opportunity where you can get different perspectives,
yes,
people with different backgrounds, and maybe even different outlooks?
Mm-hmm. And then the first time, because people didn't know each other, we actually had to sort of do popcorn things where everyone was supposed to talk. And then over time, it got better where people volunteered to talk. But the first time, everyone's so shy. And
mm-hmm. Now, when you talk about entrepreneurship, I mean there's so many different disciplines that go into that. There's putting the product together. There's actually running a company. There's handling the money side and everything. How do you guys divvy up who does what?
So we divided into different departments. For example, I'm part of the human resources, while some other person could be part of the head of donations or
marketing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, very nice. So what do you like most about HR?
I like interacting with the different people. It's really interesting to get to know someone new and just really have a conversation with them.
Mm. Now, I would assume because you work in that discipline, you're also going to be in charge of recruiting and making sure that you always bring in new talent. So are you thinking about maybe expanding the organization at some point, bringing in some of the other schools or incorporating your classmates?
Yeah, possibly. So far it's just us, the Harvest Christian Academy and St. John's, but we're always open to other schools joining.
Very nice. Okay, so Annie, what do you do?
I usually watch the other heads, and mainly I focus on marketing, and I also solicit for raffles. Mm-hmm. So that's a big thing.
So you're in management. So you're in charge of making sure everybody else does their job.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. What do you find so interesting about marketing?
I like talking to people and also following up on calls because, for example, when we solicit for raffles, a lot of company forgets to actually give us the raffles, so we have to keep on calling them, and you're always talking to different people. Mm-hmm.
Now, may I ask, do either of you have experience in your own schools with student government or student council or things like that?
I've been in student council once, but that was when I was in freshman year.
Okay, well, the reason I brought that, and you do not, right, Morgan?
Oh, similar. I have the same thing as Annie.
Okay, very cool. Well, I was going to say, because that's based in the government way of doing things, and now when you're in entrepreneurship, that's more private sector. Do you find, are there parallels between the two, or what do you like or what do you dislike about the way that you have to actually get organized and then control things?
I feel like with student government, the students are given to you to manage, but with entrepreneurship, you sort of have to go out and search and sort of hunt for people to do stuff for you. And also you have to pitch a lot of new ideas. Student government, it's usually the ideas are given to you and you just have to manage it. But with entrepreneurship, you have to do a lot of thinking.
All right, would you agree, Morgan?
I totally agree.
Uh-huh. Oh, what are some of the things that also you enjoy about it?
I just like being part of it, being involved and interacting with fellow members and really learning how they think and working together. Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, the summit is coming up, so let's touch very briefly on that, because later on in the week we're also going to talk to peers of yours about that. Mm-hmm. But what can people get out of this?
It is an entrepreneurship summit, so whether or not you're interested in business, we would like you to come because you'll be meeting a lot of speakers from various sectors, including art, law, and we didn't want to focus just on business. And there's a lot of speaking, but there's also a lot of interactive where you can really understand how business works.
Okay. All right. Well, Morgan, final question is, what are some of the toughest things that you've learned about now getting involved with this organization? What are some of the things about entrepreneurship that you find to be the most challenging?
You have to really be persistent, I think, and work hard and actually take action to do things and not sit around and expect things to be done, but to really put forth your own effort.
Mm-hmm. All right, bonus question, Annie. Would you agree with that?
Yes, it's a lot of work, and you really need to constantly remind people to do stuff.
All right. Well, is there a Facebook page where people can reach you, or a phone number where they can call to find out more?
Yes, so we actually have an email, guamyes@gmail.com, and our Facebook page is yes, Youth Entrepreneurship Summit.
Very nice. Ladies, thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right, best of luck. You guys have bright futures ahead of you.
Thank you.
All right, please stay tuned.